Police officers think they're untouchable, acting like the law doesn't apply to them. But sometimes their arrogance catches up to them in the most unexpected ways. Just like these two officers who let their authority spiral out of control and ended up crossing an unforgivable line.
My leg is falling off. Okay. God damn it, look at that, you asshole.
When power corrupts, even those sworn to protect can become the worst offenders. And that's exactly what happened here when these two officers let their authority spiral out of control and ended up crossing an unforgivable line.
No balance, I have no toes.
What's wrong with you, man?
I have no toes.
On February 6, 2024, Hillsborough County deputies responded to a reported break-in at a rental property. Instead, they found Curtis Bailey and his elderly brother Alan. But what happens next turned a routine call into a disturbing escalation.
Let me check. I'm just going to check.
Yeah, you want hang on one part real quick. Go with him real quick to get the phone so you can call the owner.
Yeah, cool. So the owner, he barely thinks that he can do it without knowing the law. We are the ones that lease it. He's not. Let me see about calling it. Let's see if we can find it. It might be in this truck too.
By your ID?
The phone. The other phone.
It seems doubtful that two old men would break into the property, but the cops start treating them like primary suspects before even understanding the situation.
This is your shop?
Yes, partly it is until either the eviction goes through or until we leave. And we're almost done leaving. We're getting the rest of our stuff. That's a customer's car and stuff, and so bring my phone. Bring the phone.
Do you have your ID with you?
I haven't broken the law yet.
Do you have your ID with you?
Of course.
I'm
walking over here.
No. You're gonna come over here. I'm talking to you here.
Remember this cop saying that they're about to leave, because you will laugh at just how big a lie it was in a short while.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
I do. I already answered that.
Can I please have it?
Are you asking, or is it?
I am asking, yes.
All right,
We're here in a call, so we gotta.
I get that.
Okay.
I get that.
So can I please have your ID?
I'm respectively saying no at this point. Only at this point. Okay.
And why do you want? Do you not?
Why do I have to?
Sir.
He's the one that owns the. Let me finish, please.
Sir. Listen to me.
He's the owner of the. He's the owner of the property.
Besides the story. What's your name?
Alan.
According to various Supreme Court rulings, Alan is doing the right thing because there is absolutely no compulsion to ID yourself when a cop requests it.
My name is Frank. David Diaz Rodriguez, as you can read right here.
Yeah, I would never be able to say that. But
okay. It's Diaz Rodriguez. You can just repeat after me.
Diaz Rodriguez.
Yes.
Yeah, the Rodriguez.
Okay. Do you have an ID?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can I please have it?
Once we determine what's going on,
they are doing that part of this call. I'm doing this part of the call.
I do not have to help you with your investigation. I just stand here, be quiet.
Okay.
And I'm not doing that. I gave you my name.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't committed a crime, at least not that I know of either.
Mm-hmm.
And that.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
The old man makes it clear he shouldn't be the cop's target if they want to figure things out. But this one just can't seem to leave him alone.
60.
60.
Okay. So
is that your car?
That's it. This is all his.
So all of these cars are his?
These two cars are his.
None of these cars here are registered to you?
Pardon?
None of these cars here are registered to you?
I'm not making out. None of these cars are what?
Registered.
Registered.
To you.
No, none of them are registered to me. Can I go get my drink? Just my drink?
Yeah, sure.
All in all, Alan seems pretty clueless about what's going on. And why wouldn't he be? He isn't the owner or the lessee after all.
And, he told me a little bit what was going on, and stuff like that dealt with this situation. I said, all I'm here is to help him get his stuff out of here. And stuff. And the owner said, fine, no problem. he said, well, I'm not, he's going to have people work on cleaning up the property or cleaning up the stuff inside. I go, great, no problem. You know, and he says, you know, I'm not going to call and have all this towed off or anything. You go, right. He says, is your brother going to give us the key? I go, I don't know. I don't know what's all going on.
It's becoming clear Alan's brother was caught up in some property dispute, and now he is stuck in the middle of it.
So, we know that he started some stuff, but it has not been completed. We have not been evicted by his lawyer. He knows who his lawyer is. I don't know his name. Said that he checked on the dockets and see if there was anything, if a writ of possession was done yet. And he said, nope, it's not been done. You haven't got one delivered to you. And Kurt said, nope, I didn't even know there was one coming. And so, and the lawyer says, well, the lawyer said that you still have controlling interest of the property. Go ahead and cut the lots. And we cut one lot.
By now, it becomes clear that the owner is angry with his tenant staying around, but they have every right to in Florida because the owner hasn't gotten a court to serve a writ of possession.
Your lawyer told you to do that?
His lawyer did.
His lawyer?
Yeah. Well, it's just like, this is a totally different situation, but it was still following the same scenario.
Right.
Okay. He had a lady that was living with him. She became violent and hitting and stuff like that. We called the police. Actually, I have the reference number on my phone, and he's got the card. And so we said, well, she's being destructive. She hit him and stuff like that. And the cop said, well, do you want to press charges? No. I mean, it's not like she went like that. She just smacked. But either way, she's still hitting.
Since the cop doesn't seem to understand the situation, Alan decided to tell a little story to help him out.
And, she was drunk, and that was the other part why we figured not to get her in trouble, just because she had a little too much to drink. And so, but we needed a referee at the time. Anyhow, so Kurt asked, well, can I, lock the door? I don't want her to come in if she's going to be this way. And the cop said, if she lives here, then you can't lock the door. You can't do anything. If you do, she can break a window, and there ain't nothing anyone can do about it because it's considered her property. But this is the same scenario, just different owner. And so,
do you have any property here?
Say that again?
Do you have any property here in this premises?
Yeah, well, yeah, we do. Not me. My brother does. That's his truck. That's his frame that body that is supposed to go on. Okay. So, the owner, and this part here, a lot of this is just hearsay. I can only tell you what I was told. Okay, because I'm not into this at all.
Right.
Okay, so the owner told my brother that he was thinking of selling the property. Get that. And so a couple of people just came by to look at the property and stuff. But then out of the blue, the next thing we're being told that we got to move. Not me, he is.
According to Florida law, not only must a court issue the property back to the owner, but they must also be given a full day's notice. So Alan and his brother are totally in the right here.
And so I live in Michigan. I came down there.
So is he the owner or not?
He's the leasing party.
He's the leasing party, okay.
So he's the leaser.
Where's your brother?
That's him there. The guy standing over there in the black.
That's your brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's all. That's pretty much all I know is that he's the leasing party. The guy wanted us out. He was the only one was doing it I came down to help him.
Imagine traveling out of state to help your brother with a simple task, only to have a power-tripping cop turn it into a relentless ordeal. Truly infuriating.
We got more and more stuff out, but if there's an eviction, it hasn't gone to court, it hasn't been adjudicated or anything yet. That's my understanding by what the lawyer said earlier today.
Okay.
So this is all about what you guys always call it, a dispute between two parties.
Okay.
Civil.
You guys biological brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. Mother and father?
Both, same.
Both.
Alan calmly and coolly answers the cops' questions, but it must have rubbed him the wrong way because there is no other explanation for what he does in a short while.
See, just about everything I said to you is hearsay, because I got the information from my brother, I get the information from his lawyer, what I overheard, and what the guy told. Now, Chris, I believe the property owner's name, told me that we can come and get anything that we need to get off it. This was 2 days ago. And so then we come and you see the locks on there, we call the lawyer. Kurt's waiting for this phone so that he can call whoever it is he needs to call. Okay. So if you don't mind me giving him the phone so he can at least call whoever he's got to call.
You mind me getting your information, see if there's any injunction in the system that has anything to do with you? Can I have your information?
I won't be in the system at all about this. Again, I came from Michigan 2 weeks ago.
Do you have an idea with you? Can I please
remember,
have
I did say that I did.
Can I please have one?
I don't want my name
You don't have
mentioned
your name
in the
is not,
system
you're
or not.
not gonna be your name is not gonna be mentioned.
You're going to call in and see if there's any wants and warrants for it.
No, that's not what we do.
Rather than investigating the call, these cops see it as an opportunity to boost their arrest records, which is worse than the renter illegally evicting them.
I'm going to start recording now.
Okay.
You are denying me the right to record? I got a prosthetic leg.
Put your hands behind your back.
Get up, sir. Come on.
Let me have it.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey.
Oh, you want to act stupid?
No, my leg is falling off.
Okay.
God damn it! Look at that, you fucking ass.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
I will.
Okay.
I was showing you my leg fell off, and you didn't care.
You didn't have to do that.
I told you before I kicked it off that it was coming off.
Okay.
Now I'll grab my leg, I'll put it on, and I'll stand up, please.
You would think a peg-legged senior citizen would be free of the cop's wrath, right? It seems this vile cop gets his rocks off from tackling old men, and worse, disabled old men at that. You want me to believe this tyrant wants to serve and protect his community?
Stand up.
Go back over there.
Thank
Use
you.
your leg.
Go.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're
Thank
helping
you.
him. We don't need you over here. Goodbye. That's great. You are too. We're trying to get his ID. I guess he's refusing identity.
Because I haven't broken the law.
Hurry up, put your leg on.
We're fine.
I didn't want it to spill out.
Put your leg on.
Listen, it didn't need to get to this level.
I didn't do nothing.
Focus on putting your stuff back on so we can continue what we're doing here, okay?
What, violating my rights?
No, nobody's violating your rights.
Well,
All you
yes,
have to
because
do-
I haven't
Can I finish talking?
No, because I haven't broken the law.
Okay.
This lady cop is talking to a man thrice her age with a peg leg like he's a little child. It's insane how these power-tripping cops can feel so good about themselves.
Okay, you're asking.
I can
Listen,
only have to be
okay.
verified myself
No.
if I break the law.
All right.
No.
Hurry up and put that
Yes,
stuff
it
on.
is.
Put it on. Hurry
It's a
up.
federal Supreme Court
Put it
ruling.
on. Hurry up. Put it on.
Yeah, what happened to you just got through saying that I was
Just put it.
Hey, I'm asking a question. I'm allowed to
you're
do
not
that.
asking the questions here.
I am
I'm asking the questions here. So
I don't have to answer
before,
anything.
So before I got you up,
I don't have to answer
before I
anything.
got you up, listen to me.
Plead the fifth.
Listen to me. Before I got you
I
up.
have a right to remain silent.
Okay, no problem.
The audacity of these cops is beyond imagining, because this woman can't even let the poor man put his leg on in peace without tugging his hoodie like a dog on a leash.
Put your shoe on.
See, I have no toes.
Okay.
Nobody cares. Go, put it on.
That's right, nobody cares.
Put it on. Put it on. Hurry up.
Well, that is your mandatory.
I'm trying to help you, or you're gonna go to jail without no shoes and without no legs.
All right, put your foot in front of that, please. Go.
Do you have your ID with you for the last time?
How many times? How many
The
times?
last time.
I told you I did.
You do. So are you gonna provide us with your ID?
Under threat of arrest, yes.
No. No.
I'm going to under threat of arrest.
Nobody's threatening you.
Well, you just got. You're making me lose balance.
My man.
You're gonna make me lose balance.
Listen.
My pants are falling down.
Sadly, these cops are proving Alan right that they have no respect or care at all for the elderly or the disabled.
Under threat of arrest, I will ID. If you're not going to arrest me, I refuse.
That is not how that works.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, we're here for a lawful reason.
That's right. Until I have broken the law.
Okay.
And been
You're gonna go in the
What
car
is my-
because you
That's
can't
fine.
listen. You cannot listen to what
All
we're
right, let's
explaining
go.
to you.
Let's go. Sit in the car.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Put your hands behind your back.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Get my feet right.
You're doing a little too much.
All I'm doing is talking.
No, you're not. You're not doing anything that was asked you to do.
You asked me to ID. I asked not to ID.
According to the Supreme Court's ruling in Hibble versus Nevada, cops have no right to ID without reasonable suspicion, of which there was none, meaning these cops are way overstepping their bounds.
That's not how this works.
Yes, it is.
It's not. You're not gonna argue.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not arguing with you either. I refuse to. I said I will give you my ID under a threat of arrest. So if you want it, I will give it to you. No, I am not a sovereign citizen. It's my constitutional right.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Really?
Do you have any?
No.
Do you have any drugs, any contraband, anything that should not be in the back of this car?
I have pain medicine.
Other than that.
No.
Okay.
Alan is again on the money, because the ruling in Minnesota versus Dickerson states nothing beyond a pat-down is allowed except if the person is under arrest, and only for the purpose of finding weapons.
It's all about my leg right there. Those are called stocks for a prosthetic. Ask me, I will move. No balance, I have no toes.
What's wrong with you, man?
I have no toes. That's what's wrong with me.
Get up.
Very poor balance.
Get up. Get up. Bro, stand up, man. Stop making it.
Leg is.
Okay, stand up so I can help you. Stand up.
This sick cop has to take some pleasure in throwing around this old man, because there is absolutely no legal precedent to allow him to assault someone like that.
Pull. See, I'm trying to get my other leg over, and it won't. Now you're cutting my other leg. I know. Come on, forward. So we're gonna pick up. Just a little forward, please.
What are you asking?
A little bit more forward. You're putting way too much. There we go.
The corrupt officer pulls the classic trick of hiding his camera, but Alan's grunts of pain can be heard all the same.
On Orange Road, per TPD, got a call about any of black male juveniles, and it's General 36, no one's seen. Anything we 51.
No 16, stuck on car.
Give me a second, okay? I'll talk to you in a minute when I'm done doing my paperwork.
10-4, he is a 94.
Yeah, no 11.
10-4.
Tuesday, 750.
526.
Bell Shoals and Myrtle, Florida tag 18 Delta, Echo Echo Mike, 18D, EEM, Gray Chevy Malibu.
10-4.
What gets me is, you don't have to answer, but what gets me is I told you I would identify under
1751 now.
threat of arrest.
That's not how that works, man.
It is how it works, because unless you broke the law, you don't have to identify. It's not I'm not in China, or can't even think of any other country that they can stop you and ask you for your papers.
Yeah, that's where you're wrong.
After muting his camera for nearly 50 minutes, the cop finally puts it back on, then lets us hear his conversation with Alan.
You can push it through, try to push it through that way, that's it, but you just can't walk up to someone that's walking down the street and say, I want to see your ID. I mean, what is it to be secure in your papers and property? Isn't that one of the amendments to the Constitution? Oh,
So you live in Michigan?
Yeah, I live in Michigan.
On Main Street?
Not anymore, no.
So where do you live now?
It's on my driver's license.
After hotboxing an old man for just short of an hour, this self-absorbed officer starts his interrogation all over.
Where do you live now?
Pardon?
Where do you live now?
I live in Michigan.
What's the address in Michigan?
Why is it that I'm saying...
No problem. Listen.
You didn't tell me you didn't have it with you.
Be quiet, man. I don't need you. I don't need you. You're fine, okay? Just stay back there until I'm done with my paperwork, and then...
And criticize my government.
Okay, do that.
Well, I am, because, I didn't do anything. I told you I would identify myself under a threat of arrest. And then, when I was talking to you over here, what was it that you said? When I said, are you asking me, or are you telling me that I have to identify myself? And you said, ask. And I said, well, I would like to politely refuse to do that. But I gave you my first name. I did.
A name is the only information you actually have to give an officer, and despite that, Alan got arrested. It's unbelievable what these cops think they can get away with.
Well, same as you. I'd really like to get to the jail so I can get a little bit more comfortable. This is really cramped here. Well, they even blow horns at cops for sitting. Kind of funny, right? You're really not talking to him that much?
What's up?
I just was commenting, just a little horn at you because you didn't move right away. And I said, well, they even blow a horn at the cops.
Yeah, people don't care no more. I don't let nobody rush me.
Say that again?
I don't let anyone rush me.
This cop complains about people not respecting the cops anymore, yet he himself is a shining exemplar of why.
Operation.
I got one for booking. Can I have a deputy come out with a wheelchair? My arrestee has a prostate leg that came off during the arrest.
Alright, so you need them to come out with a wheelchair?
Yes, I need a wheelchair, yes.
10-4. Someone in gate 1 stop in front of the vestibules and let them know that you need assistance with the wheelchair. There's one parking space about to open up. As soon as they get him inside, when that parking space is open up, I need you to pull to the left in that space.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Sorry, Corporal.
Unit 524.
You would think asking to book someone needing a wheelchair might make the officer self-reflect, yet he carries on without a care in the world.
Theft? Well, the call was a theft. No, because the complainant wasn't even there. They have some type of civil issues that we couldn't clarify there. There's 4 of us there. We did our research. Sergeant was there, and we didn't find any evictions or anything like that they're claiming that they have, but it's not finalized yet or whatever. But we're there trying to identify everybody, and this man refused to identify himself.
I told you I would under threat of arrest.
Okay. All right.
Next up, a man was quietly sitting in the corner of a library, minding his own business. But then, an officer with an attitude decided to target him, turning an ordinary day into an unexpected showdown.
What's going on, bud?
Did you speak with her?
Yeah, I did.
Make her lots of noise back here and clutter.
She's making noise and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's making a complaint against you, saying that you're saying stuff to her, racially stuff. What's that all about?
Racial.
Yeah.
Me, back here minding my own business.
Right. But you could be up front, you could be back here. It doesn't matter where you're at. So what's the deal?
Did she leave or no?
No, she's still here. She's upset.
Okay, well, you know what? She left this area, so she's not a problem to me anymore.
Okay. But because she was being loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was just talking to her son, that's all.
Well, this kind of isn't a quiet area. This is
doesn't
more...
matter. It's still a library, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It's bizarre how this evil cop claims a library should not be a quiet area. This officer is already lying barely 10 seconds into the interaction.
Grand reading room. I'm letting you know. I'm telling you what...
Okay, so you're using a tone of voice on me that's really intimidating?
Okay. All right. So what are you saying?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording.
Well, I'm already recording. There's a camera right there.
Okay. What's in the can there? None of your business, my friend.
None of my business. You're on library property. I'm asking you what's in the can.
It's something that's not. It's just. Hold on.
I've got it now.
You're already trespassing.
I'm trespassing?
Yeah, it's just trash.
The officer blatantly took the suspect's possessions without consent, a clear disregard for proper protocol. Some officers could benefit from a refresher on the very laws they're meant to uphold.
Just trash.
That's called beer, an open container.
It's trash.
It's an open container.
It was wrapped up.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Now we get to give you a ticket for open container.
No, it's trash. I got you on camera, you know. You know that's trash, right?
Right.
It's just trash.
Then why are you keeping trash?
I was outside. I came in here.
Hey, it's McLaughlin. Can you send me a card to the main library?
Greenhouse outside.
Alright, it's a mail under arrest for open container.
Okay, it's not an open container. I got you on camera. Come on, let's go.
I got you on camera too.
What the man said is absolutely true, but this officer just wanted to make a big deal out of nothing.
Hey.
You're not going anywhere. You're under arrest.
Hold on.
You are
hold
under
on.
arrest.
Hold on. You cannot do this.
You're under arrest.
I'm calling
Be
911.
cool. You can call 911.
Can I?
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa.
Put your hands behind your back. Put
Hold
your
on,
hands
hold on.
behind
I have
your
the
back.
right.
You can put the phone down, put it on speaker. Put the phone down, put it on speaker. Put the phone down, put it on speaker.
Lakewood, Ohio.
Put the phone down, and hey, it's McLaughlin. Tell him to step it up.
The officer's unnecessary use of force is infuriating. Despite being treated this way, the man should be praised for his calmness.
Put your hand behind your back and quit resisting.
Okay. I'm not resisting.
Quit resisting.
Excuse me, Lakewood. Yes, I am. And you know what? I'm being
Yes.
used against my rights.
Oh, come on. Relax.
Excuse me.
Relax.
Excuse me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Excuse me. I'm being arrested for something clearly
Yes.
unlawful.
Really, you had an open container and you're fighting with me.
No. Excuse me. Can you hear me? No. I'm not fighting.
Put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
not resisting.
Put your hands behind your back and quit around. Okay? Put your hands behind your back, dude. The phone call is over with. Okay?
If I were in this man's shoes, I would go absolutely haywire if I was treated like this by an officer of the law. His patience is commendable, but it is really tested as the officer's actions get increasingly worse with time.
You already called the police.
Yeah, I can't talk to her.
Stop resisting, dude.
Excuse me?
Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back. You'll get a ticket and I'll release you. How's that?
Okay, then can
Okay.
Am I resisting?
Yes. Put your hand behind your back.
Put my hands by my back.
Behind your back.
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
Yes, you're getting a ticket.
Okay.
Quit f***ing around.
I need a moment. Can I grab my phone?
Yes.
Can you hold it upright? Can you hold it upright?
We're walking out.
This is Tomazia leading job. This is exactly what happened.
The man was complying at every point, but this officer dared to say he was resisting. However, his lies won't hold up in the court of law, which will be his downfall.
Okay. You ready?
I got it.
Anything else back there?
Yeah, I gotta tell her. Go get the computer. And so, hold up. I gotta go grab his can. We can take him out. This man's the thing.
Can you,
What's that? What else can we help you out with? What can we do for you to make your stay any better?
Can you pull out my phone so I can hear exactly what's happening? Oh, it's recording. Press the red button, please.
What is this for? What is that for? I'm done with you. Come on, let's go.
I'm recording here.
There's 2 cameras, 3 cameras. How many more do you want?
The man's been mistreated by this officer for no apparent reason. Some officers just need their egos stroked, but this one might be the worst I've seen yet.
You wanted to make a complaint about the lady who made a complaint about you. And then you want to argue with me. Could have been just as simple as like, hey dude, just calm down, relax, have a nice day. But no.
And I did. I caught it on camera. I told you. I said the only thing that I was doing, if you don't mind if I record, the only thing I was doing is I told you. I said,
you were acting like an asshole, and you had an open container of beer.
All those words the officer described the man's behavior with were literally how he himself was acting. His despicable actions are disgusting to watch and make your blood boil.
And obviously you're suffering from the effects of the alcohol because you're mouthing off to the police.
So what I said.
Have a seat.
What I said was.
No, in. You're going to jail.
What I said was. What I said was.
Keep talking, but just put your feet. Okay.
In the end, this man was wrongfully arrested. However, the video made its way onto the internet, and it was the one place where these disgraceful cops were shown no mercy. If this cop made you angry, these next cops will enrage you to the highest degree possible.
You wanna get a haircut? Hey,
what is y'all doing? Stop grabbing on me.
On May 30th, 2023, a Karen cashier called the police on an innocent lady. The 2 officers and the cashier, all 3 of them collectively pressured her, but they could have never guessed how she would handle the intense situation.
Get out.
Can you make sure she
Can
can
you
my
please
money
get out?
back?
Yes, we'll figure it out, but just get off the counter.
Okay.
Do you have an ID with you?
These are her receipts. One showing she paid, one showing it was refunded.
Okay.
They're in here, her and whoever she was with were in here stealing drinks. I don't even want them in here. They can leave.
Okay, do you want to give her a ticket for trespassing?
Yeah, she can get trespassing.
I get
Okay.
a ticket for
Did you tell her to
trespassing.
leave?
Yeah, I did.
And did she refuse to leave?
Yeah, that's it. She sat on the counter, reached back, took the
All right.
tissues we have sitting back here.
What's
Sat on the counter, refused to leave.
These cops just arrived, they haven't even heard the poor woman's part of the story yet, and they're already giving her a ticket for trespassing. Ridiculous.
What?
Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
That is complimentary
No, it's
tissue.
not
No, there's
complimentary.
not. So I.
How is not complimentary?
Because coworkers bring it in.
Ticket for refusing
So
to
you
leave.
wasn't
When I got here, she was sitting on top of the counter.
I would.
Is y'all gonna ask me what the problem is? Cause y'all just asking her. Who finna talk to me?
The woman just grabbed some tissues, and the dumb cashier is making a big deal out of that. This cashier was probably holding a grudge against the lady.
Can I please tell my story?
You know you're being
Can
recorded,
I
all
please?
right?
That's fine.
Okay, just
That's
make sure
fine.
it's
Okay, can I, you talk to her story.
Yeah, she wants to trespass and come ticket for refusing to leave. Yes.
Who get a ticket? Yeah, fine.
You gotta stay here, man.
Y'all talk to each other. Hold on, wait, don't touch me.
One, you're not free to leave. Two, you're gonna listen. Three, you're just gonna shut up.
Okay, hold on, wait, because one, you didn't even ask me what the issue was. You just asked her. You didn't ask me.
You just told me that because that guy dropped his eyes, so you thought you could come here, grab another one, and
I know. I used to work here. How you finna tell me?
They kept interrupting the lady and were not listening to her at all. These officers should not be in the force. They just believed what they heard first and refused to look into the matter any further.
You know you gotta pay, right?
Yes, I know that. That's what I'm saying. And I told her she don't even like me.
You didn't pay, obviously.
She been not liking me. We been had an issue. She just don't like me. What you mean that's not your problem?
So you're gonna get trespassed.
No, trespass. She didn't even ask me to leave. She asked me to leave when y'all got here.
Come back here, you're gonna get arrested.
How if I work here? So what you finna say?
The officer said it's not his problem, but someone ought to remind him of his duties as an officer of the law.
She work here?
Right. They'll fire you then.
Who?
I guess. Well, obviously.
Who gonna fire me?
Right?
I work here. Ain't no firing me.
I never seen you here though, but whatever.
I just moved here. Where you gonna see me
at?
at?
Just listen. That's all.
Where you going? No, you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me.
Well,
so
you're not the victim here. You're not the victim here.
Who the victim?
She is in the business.
She absolutely was the victim here. They all just decided to gang up on her and disrespect her for no apparent reason.
So, you're not the victim.
Watch out.
No.
Come on.
You wanna get a haircut?
Hey,
you're not.
Hey, what is y'all doing? Stop grabbing on me.
Oh, really? No, that's gonna be a felony. I saw you smack him in the face. I saw you smack him. You're gonna get tased. Are you gonna cooperate or what? I'm a smash.
Let me go. I'm leaving. Oh, what are you doing? Bro, what are you grabbing on me? Bro, what are y'all doing? For real, I'm gonna kill y'all.
Stop moving.
Okay, can you let me go?
No, you're under arrest.
Of course she's gonna smack him. He was touching a woman without her consent. How could he even dare to make such an advance in public?
No, it's a big fat Chevy because we work on here every Thursday. Come on.
Let's go.
Hold on. Where's my shoe?
We'll get out right
It's
now.
right here.
Come on, we'll get your feet. Come on. You got it right on or what? Come on, this way.
Bro, I'm not going in there.
You know what? You're gonna get charged more charges if you keep on playing games like this.
He uses the word charge so casually. He's just threatening her with charges to get his way. Absolutely insane.
You didn't even let me talk
Yeah,
to you.
we will talk inside the squad. Come on,
There's your
let's
shoe.
go.
Why are we
Here,
talking
put
in
your
the
shoe on.
squad?
Put it on.
Because
You didn't even let me talk to you. Like, what's up? Y'all so vulgar just because she called y'all. Like, what? He didn't even ask me. Who finna ask me?
you want yours or mine?
I need some right here first.
So you're going inside this
Hold
car.
on, I need to breathe. I need some air. Look, can I just get some air?
Yeah, take a breath. Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me.
Sadly, they arrested her and took her away in the patrol car. Even though they arrested her, it doesn't change the fact that she schooled them, and their embarrassment is on the internet for everyone to watch and make fun of. Next up, we had another arrogant cop trying to abuse her authority, but she got absolutely dominated by the civilian. She should have never chosen to mess with her.
That's fine, but you're still going to have to provide your documentation because you're going to be arrested for it.
On November 21st, 2023, Michelle Allen Gregory attended a New Haven board meeting in Oswego, New York. She made a simple inquiry, but the response she received from Town Supervisor Dan Barney will leave you stunned.
What was the first?
$6,396 is what we budgeted. We're gonna
96?
Yep, $6,396. And we're gonna increase it to $8,396.
And since decisions were made during the public hearing, there will be.
Excuse me.
I will second that, Mary.
Excuse me. Herb, she's out. She's gone. That's the second time. She's out. Take her out
I
right
get
now.
3 warnings. I get a second warning.
No, you don't get. Out. Go.
I'm not leaving.
You're gonna have to leave. Meeting is over. You gotta go.
What's the point of a meeting if you can't ask questions and discuss? It's a public conference, not a dictatorship.
I understand what you're saying, sir. I will need to be physically removed. And I understand what you're saying.
No, you have to go. I don't want to physically remove you. You have to go.
I will leave as
The
soon as the meeting is
supervisor
over.
asked you to leave, you have to leave.
Hello.
Okay, so Supervisor Barney. There you go, sir.
Hi, good, how are you?
We had a situation where we had a person disrupted our meeting. I issued a warning.
Okay.
And upon the second incident, asked her to leave. She refused to leave. No physical altercation or anything like that occurred. Our security officer here walked over and asked her to please leave. She refused several times. So we want her out. Now, you know, she's got some friends here that are refusing to leave too. We're done with our meeting.
The town supervisor thinks he can exercise authority wherever he wants, but he's about to be put back in his place.
You leaving, ma'am?
Yeah, I was told I had to wait because the police were being called on me.
Okay, cool. All right, so you have friends with you too? Who's your friends? You guys? Okay, all right. Well, let's just have you guys
He told me I had to leave a public meeting, and then he said he called the cops, so I was waiting for the police to come so I would not be physically removed.
Gotcha. I got you. So,
because I'm allowed to speak at a public meeting.
Okay.
The woman was confident in what she knew, and she wasn't just going to stand there and be run over.
do you have your ID on you?
I do, and I don't have to provide it. It's a Fourth Amendment right.
No, you are being investigated, so yes, you do
For
have to
what
identify
crime?
yourself.
How can you enforce the law if you don't even know it in the first place? These officers get increasingly insufferable with each move they make.
I know my rights.
Hold on one
You
second.
obviously don't.
Deputy Greger would like to speak to you.
Okay.
No, she wants a supervisor, so.
Actually, we have a lady here that would love to speak to you. Hold on one second.
No, I'm requesting a supervisor be present.
The cops did not answer the most basic questions, which just goes to show how oblivious and dishonest they are.
For what am I being investigated
I'm sorry,
for?
did you not just say?
Can I see what he's trying to charge me for?
So what's going on is a long, drawn-out interruption that's gone on over about 2.5 years, okay?
For
Every
requesting public
meeting,
documents, which is for an open meeting law.
every meeting. But if you speak out during a public meeting, you get a warning. And if you speak out again, we can ask you to remove yourself. And that's what we did tonight. We're very polite. There's no physical, nothing. She, Herb didn't grab onto her, nothing like that.
I am a member of the press.
So, at any
Irrelevant.
rate,
It's not irrelevant. That's
Not to
open
me.
government and freedom
It's
of
not to
information
me, because
law.
right now you're committing a violation with me.
Can I see what he's trying to
No,
charge
I'm asking
me?
you for your identification.
this is
I
our
don't
rules
have
of
to
decorum.
provide it unless I'm being
Investigated.
reasonably-
Say it with.
The cops ran out of luck that day because Miss Allen knew every right she had. She wasn't going to let herself be disrespected by these stupid and illiterate officials.
Me. Investigated.
No, it's not just investigation.
Yes, it is. It's
No, ma'am, it's
investigation.
not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
100% it
We'll
is.
debate that in court then.
That's fine, but you're still
Okay.
going to have to provide your documentation because you're going to be arrested for it.
Okay.
So
For
that's.
what am I being...
I'm not going to keep saying the
Can
same thing
I
over and over
please
again.
see the statute that he's trying to quote to me? The document that he's handing me,
I don't
that
even
he's
know what I
quoting
meant.
to me, can I please see that?
That's going to be separate from what I'm charging
Can
you with.
I please see what he is...
Did you see him going in there trying to get it? But I'm telling you, now you're going to have two different charges for it.
You can charge me with whatever you think you should.
Okay?
Okay.
All set.
So these are local policies. These are local rules of decorum, which are not a statute. These are not a legal statute.
I
These
don't
are-
think he said that this was a statute. These are just other documents he had in his hand
What
when he was
is the
explaining.
what is the legal statute for this? This is a local policy.
You're looking for the statute of obstructing governmental administration.
Whatever he's accusing me of, I would like to see that statute.
The authority falls within the town board. We have the authority to make local laws.
Yeah, I'm not-
We made one
This
earlier
is not a
year.
local law.
That's
This is
it.
policy.
She
I'm not
violated it.
questioning that.
We're asking you to do it.
I'm not questioning it, to
This
be
is
honest
a
with you.
policy.
So, let's
Mr. Barney and the officer deluded themselves into thinking they were in the right here, but they didn't know what was coming for them.
Asking for the statute of what you're
I don't
saying
have
it's
the
obstruction of
statute.
justice,
You
correct?
know what? Do you got your phone?
Can I ask, can you,
I'm going to have you look it up. Because I don't have it on me.
what statute am I being arrested
Obstructing
for? Obstructed
governmental administration.
Can I see that statute?
Yes. Do you want to pull up your phone?
I would rather not. I think that
Well,
you
then there you go.
are supposed to provide that.
No,
Do you have a phone?
I do, but I don't use it for work use, okay? Because then it gets subpoenaed, and I don't want that.
Okay.
But it's free information that everyone has on the internet,
Okay.
okay? Otherwise,
Super.
you'll have to wait until we process the arrest.
Okay. Such a waste of money.
It's kind of a waste of time. All you have to do is
It is.
give us your ID.
I don't have to give you that. because I have not reasonably committed a crime. There is no reasonable suspicion that I have committed a crime.
We asked for people's identification, just simply if they need to be checked on, simply if we are just encountering them.
I don't wish to waive my Fourth Amendment right for that.
Okay.
Witnessing these cops having difficulty crafting their lies and slipping up repeatedly is extremely amusing.
Yes,
If these two don't leave, it will be trespassing.
our meeting's over. It was over at 7:20.
And I'm being detained for what? And you're expecting them to leave me? No, it's not going to happen. And you're going to arrest them both for trespassing
Yeah, they'll
for
have
staying here
trespass
with
as
me?
well. Yeah, they will.
Okay, well, you can write me a citation, and then I'll show up wherever I need to show up.
Okay, we will.
But we'll step outside, and we're all leaving together.
You're going to be coming back with us.
No, I'm not.
How do you figure? So you have identification then?
I do.
Okay, can we have that, please?
Nope.
Everyone's going to do the same thing then.
I'm not going to be investigated. What am I being investigated
Trespassing.
for? This is a public building.
Doesn't matter. He
We're
has the
closed.
authority to leave.
Well, we're
Ask
going
him
to
to
be
leave.
threatening to arrest the three of us now, so you need to call some other attorneys. This is getting bad. It's going to... Okay. All right, well, as long as everybody's aware, I'll let you guys know when I get booked. Okay, we'll sue them. All right, bye.
Matters were intensifying. The cops might have thought they'd get their way, but they would be absolutely wrong.
Arrest me then.
No, you want to speak to a supervisor, so we're going to have him come
We'll
over.
wait. We'll wait.
You stand here. Do you have like any documentation for like the past couple of meetings, or like anything that notes about any of
we
these
got-
instances
there's our
or
town
trespass
clerk right
orders or
there.
anything like
Yeah.
that? Do you have a trespass order you can issue?
A what?
A trespass order?
A trespass order?
Yeah, or anything for them?
I know it's not addressed in this rules of decorum. That'd be a good question for your supervisor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey,
We do lock the doors when we leave, so.
we got 3 refusing to identify themselves. So we'll probably need a statement from you about everything, so.
The officers were hell-bent on getting Miss Allen into their custody, but she was as stiff as a rock.
There's 2 sheriffs here, and they're bringing more officers here to potentially place me under arrest for speaking out during the meeting, obstruction of something in violation of their town policies. Because they came out of executive session, and I told them that they shouldn't do it, that there needed to be minutes publicly available, because they came out of the executive session and said no decisions were made, but then voted on stuff that happened in executive session, and I said, hey, you need to have minutes available, and then someone called the cops on me to have me removed. So if I get booked, I'll give you a call, bail me out, okay? I'm gonna do this, because this is wrong. All right, I love you. Yeah. 2 other people for trespassing.
So we're waiting for Pretori to get here because she wants to speak with a supervisor. But these 3 are refusing to identify themselves and refusing to leave.
Which 3?
These 3.
Okay.
1, 2,
All right.
3.
She's being detained. Okay. She's
But
not
you're
refusing.
refusing to leave because you
Because
won't leave
I'm not
her.
leaving her
There
by
you go.
herself.
All right,
I want
same
her
thing.
to be safe.
Same thing.
Okay.
You're refusing to leave.
She could have left.
No, I was told I was detained. She was told she had to stay.
Miss Allen was finally arrested, and the situation did not look good for her.
What I want to have you do is we have a nice young lady deputy. She's going to take a statement from you.
Okay.
Make sure you mention the past that happened, the past bad experience, okay?
Yep.
Then obviously tonight you're having a meeting, what you did to create disturbance.
Twice.
You politely asked her to leave, she didn't, you asked her again, and she's trying to create chaos.
Yep.
Okay? We're going to try.
She's signed in probably every single time she's been here under a false name. She doesn't like to give her real name.
She has to give her real name tonight, or if she's not get processed and she can sit in the cell till she can come up with who she really is, and we can prove that's who she is. At this point, that's why I wanted to have her ID.
The other 2, what do we want to do with them? We asked them to leave.
And they wouldn't.
You asked them to leave?
Yeah.
Oh,
asked them to leave.
They were asked.
But they would not leave because they didn't feel like she was going to be safe. And then they wouldn't identify themselves as well.
Well, when Herb first got them out of the meeting room, none of them were. They all said, no, we're all
And you
staying.
told them it was time to leave.
Yeah,
Meeting's over with.
Meeting's over.
You told them it's time to leave. They refused to leave. Yeah, they'll get charged with trespassing.
Were they also refusing to allow her friends to leave? These police officers were becoming more cruel by the second.
I'm gonna hook him up.
All right. Who are my other ladies?
That one there on the phone.
Okay.
This one here.
And this one here?
This one here, yeah.
So right now, because they asked you to leave and you refused to, you're going to be arrested also for trespass.
We asked everyone
I asked her to leave.
Okay.
I asked her to leave, and she would not leave, and then she wouldn't identify herself.
You didn't ask me who I was.
I absolutely did.
You didn't ask me. You asked Michelle.
I asked both of you.
I did not hear you. You didn't look at me. I did not hear you.
Okay. Do you have
All
identification?
we want to do is conduct our meetings in an orderly manner. I don't have a problem with it. Linda Williams, unless you...
Let her go? That's fine.
Whatever you want to do. I don't really care.
She's the only one that actually just started to actually cooperate, so...
They were willing to let Linda leave at least. They would probably think that they were doing her a great favor, but in reality, this is still not enough compensation for how much they've abused their authority.
Plenty of room in that one. There's plenty of room in that one.
The audacity some officers show is truly astonishing, but when they cross paths with citizens who know their rights, that's when things take a turn. Just like in this next case, where an auditor stood their ground and delivered a masterclass in holding authority accountable.
That's a no. Yes, you're being detained. I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment.
There's nothing more satisfying than watching an evil officer's ego crumble. Today, we're diving into cases where evil cops were put in their place by higher authorities. Be sure to stick around until the end, because the final case features an officer who actually sided with Karen.
Don't touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes visited the U.S. Air Force Base in West Hampton, New York, taking pictures of the public area when a police officer approached him.
That's Air Force Base, Francis S. Gabreski. Hey, sir, how you doing? I was talking to the other guy. I wanted to know if I could get a picture of the helicopter over there. No. Is that a law?
Huh?
Is that a law?
No photographs allowed.
Is that a law though? I'm in public, right? Yeah, but I don't want to go inside. I want to see if I could take it from the outside.
The officials in the building clearly misunderstood public photography laws, so they called a Suffolk County Sheriff's deputy who was much more friendly and open to conversation.
Nothing much. No. I was just over there, saw the helicopter, and I wanted to take a picture of the helicopter, and I went up to the guard booth first to ask them if I could take a picture of it.
Gotcha.
They said no photos or videos allowed. I see the signs, but I'm on public property.
Yeah, no,
and this is
trying to go in and out just because it's the air guard.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is I'm on public property, right?
Yes, you are.
So I was trying to be courteous by asking them because I don't want to get. I saw the signs, no photos.
Fair enough.
But it's not a law, right?
Well, if you were to go inside past that gate.
If I were to go past, I would never do that.
You're on public property right now.
Never do that.
You are.
So I can grab a picture of that?
The young deputy displayed remarkable calmness, the kind of demeanor you expect from law enforcement when interacting with the public. However, shortly after, another deputy arrived, and things quickly took a turn for the worse.
That's all.
No problem.
All right, so I'm
doing like a documentary or something?
Yeah. I want to get a picture. I've never been over here, so I wanted to get I got a picture of the sign, and then I wanted to get all from public. I know, you know what I mean? I don't want to.
Listen,
I don't want to break the law, man.
I get it. No, I get it. What's going on?
What's your name, badge number, sir?
Helicopter. You just wanted to take a picture of the helicopter?
Yeah.
Suddenly, a senior deputy arrived on the scene and immediately escalated the situation.
So can I just go grab my picture then and be out of here?
Just ain't that. We're just gonna get our supervisor here just to verify everything. And again, you don't want to give us your IDs.
No, I don't.
Again, just playing devil's advocate.
No, I get it. I mean, no, I understand. I'm telling you face to face, man to man, that I have no ill harm. That's all. You guys, the sheriffs?
County Sheriff.
Over here? This is your guys'
The entire county of Suffolk is our jurisdiction.
Good to know. Yep. That's cool. Hey, what's up? How you doing, sir? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Picture of the chopper. And he came, for what he's saying, he was coming closer to
I didn't take a picture of the chopper yet, but I'm going to.
Go and take pictures of something, that's when they call.
Hey, sir, what's your name and badge number? You're being very unprofessional, sir. Very unprofessional. Sir, thank you for your service.
The deputy showed no respect for the auditor, continuing to act arrogantly. But it didn't stop there. He did something even worse.
Stop! Stay away from here. Stay over there.
Is that a lawful? Is that a?
Walk towards us and stay over there.
Is that a lawful order, sir?
Yes, it's a lawful order. Until we complete our investigation, you are to listen to what we're
Am I? What crime am I being suspected of committing, sir? Sir.
Preliminary investigation.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
I can't talk over you. I will answer your questions.
I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained?
You're still talking over me.
Am I being detained?
Can you stop talking?
I'm asking you a question, sir. Am I being detained? So I guess that's a no.
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. Illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. What was your name again?
Deputy Halfester. You're not being
Halfester.
detained for the record. You're just being interviewed right now.
No, he just.
Because there was a 911.
Who can you tell me if he's a supervisor?
Well, we're talking to me right now. It doesn't matter if it's a supervisor or not. Well, we're getting the supervisor. We were called with a 911 call because all this,
I understand
this
that.
is all we got.
So what crime? Okay.
There was a suspicious person. That's all we got. A suspicious person in front of the Breslin Guard before
Okay.
the military installation. So, because of what I just told you before, what happened at the Capitol building,
Yeah.
the federal,
I can understand that.
On 9 alert,
I
we
can
get called
understand that.
because this is county jurisdiction, and now we're here. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
No.
This highlights that while good officers do exist within the force, they're often overshadowed by tyrants like these.
You're very unprofessional,
Do you have any
sir.
identification on you?
What is your name, sir?
Do you have an identification on you?
I'm asking you for your name, sir.
I cannot talk to you until you provide an identification to me.
You told me I was detained. Am I detained?
You do not have identification.
He told me I wasn't
detained. You have to be ID'd.
No,
You can't walk
that's
out
not
without
true.
being ID'd, so.
Don't. You're gonna ruin your career for nothing. For nothing, really. It's a first.
All day long.
Let me listen. Listen.
What are you
Just
doing
listen.
here?
Just listen to me.
What are you
Okay,
doing
I'm gonna explain it to you. Ready?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing a First Amendment. These men right here, they swore an oath to the Constitution, to the First Amendment. I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity, and you swore that same oath.
So am I.
Exactly.
You have a legal obligation to answer.
No, I do not. No, I do not. Fifth Amendment, sir.
It's a common
Don't
law
you love
stop.
it?
Listen.
No, it's not. You could do whatever you want to do, but I mean, at the end of the day,
and you're not telling us your name.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
You have.
I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity, sir. I'm on public. I'm on public property.
The deputy tried to intimidate Sean, but he had no idea he was up against one of the most experienced auditors, someone who wouldn't back down from unlawful commands.
I understand that you may have a law degree that's even better. That's even great.
No,
then you would
I just know the law. Maybe you don't learn it. Maybe you don't learn it.
Listen, we're going to arrest you if you can't produce identification because I cannot let you walk away from me.
You'll be making a very big...
a suspicious act of videotaping military installation.
What is the crime?
And you have no legitimate reason to be here.
What is... I don't need a legitimate reason to be in public places. You need to learn the law, sir.
Right now, the crime is obstructing governmental administration.
No,
It's a misdemeanor.
you're going to get fired.
If you cannot
Do it.
provide...
You're going to get fired, sir.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
It has nothing to do with you giving me identification.
Okay.
Your obligation, your
No.
legal obligation is to
Your obligation is to uphold the Constitution, sir. So you told me I wasn't detained, sir, because I want to get out of here.
You're being stopped. You're not detained right now.
So I can walk away.
No, not right now. We got a question.
But that means if I'm not free to go, that means I'm being detained. Is being committed or is about to be committed? You don't have any one of those things, sir.
But true, but I haven't searched you yet. You haven't given me information. I don't know.
I know, but
so right now
you
we're in
can't.
I don't know if you
I know.
are thinking
You
about
can't
committing a
detain.
crime.
You can't detain a citizen. You can't detain a citizen. You're detaining.
We're at a level 2 level in the DeBoer levels right now.
If I'm not free to go, I'm detained.
Ask for your information.
I'm detained. You can ask me whatever you want, but I don't want to be detained.
Like I said, fair enough.
I was trying to be very respectful, man. Really.
Sean was illegally detained while the deputies conducted their investigation. Realizing he was dealing with incompetent officers, he requested a supervisor.
I understand that you have a complainant, but that doesn't mean anything. What's suspicious? Suspicious isn't a crime. I can look at you and call the police and say, hey, this guy's suspicious.
Sure.
What does that mean?
Officer will come out.
What does that mean? So are you a supervisor?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Can you explain to me why I'm being detained?
I'm just gonna ask you one question. Are you done with your helicopter videotaping?
I want to go take a picture of the helicopter right now. I didn't take it yet. I asked first. Even though I don't need to, I asked first. And I want his name and badge number before I leave here.
Okay, well I don't know his badge
So
number.
is the Suffolk County... All right, I want to get a supervisor to speak to then.
You'd like to speak to
I would like to speak to a Suffolk County Sheriff Supervisor, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready for all this COVID stuff to be done with, man. It's simple, man. I don't even like wearing these restriction faces.
Very unprofessional.
It's baffling how these deputies wasted taxpayer dollars and valuable time on an issue like this. Sean committed no crime. He was simply exercising his constitutional right to photograph a public space.
It's cops like these that shouldn't have guns or badges. Cops like him. Illegally detaining me. This guy has been very cordial and respectful. I mean, the only thing I can say about him is that thin blue line, right?
And all right, that's all right. This is yes, no.
You're gonna get a complaint, sir.
Add to the list.
You're gonna get a complaint. Add to the list, huh? I'm sure you've had a lot.
There's a supervisor responding.
Oh, he's en route? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, can I ask you a question? What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My badge number is 499.
499.
Yeah.
And your name?
My name is Deputy McCrave.
Deputy McCrave.
Yeah.
Thank you. 499. Deputy McCrave, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This officer, this deputy said I was being detained, and then this deputy said I wasn't free to leave. So
You'd be free to leave in just a second.
So I was being detained, right?
Actually, I was coming out to talk to you to see if you were done with this stuff and just see if you.
What's your name?
Just to tell
You don't even have a badge on, do you?
The captain, we come loose. 339 is my shield number. KORTE is my last name. You are free to go, sir. If you want to wait for a supervisor, that's on you.
Okay, great.
This deputy had clearly never been held accountable for his actions, as he showed no fear whatsoever. From start to finish, he remained hostile, clearly on a dangerous power trip. Now free to go, Sean chose to wait for a supervisor to address the situation.
This dude's a clown. Is the supervisor en route?
The supervisor is en route. Are you still waiting to see the supervisor?
Yeah, if he's. I want to speak to him. I want to speak to him. Yeah,
Okay,
I want to speak
you
to
were
him.
just walking away. So
No. I was getting video of this guy.
I
want to make sure I know.
The supervisor, if you were.
No. I want to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I go when I watch him.
Hey.
I offered to watch him while he did.
Learn the law. Learn the law. All right, thanks. Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Are you supervisor?
I am, yes, sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Tedesco, S104. How can I help you?
I just wanted to talk to you because I was out here on a public easement.
Yes, sir.
Filming.
Okay.
Doing a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
And this officer came up to me and he was very cordial with me, and he understood my rights and everything was okay. The only thing I didn't like is that he backed up the other guy, who was, his name was Court. I don't know. He said he spelled his name out to me.
Okay.
That they both said, he didn't say anything, but these two guys, they said I'm free to leave. I mean, I'm not free to leave.
Okay.
And I would like to make a complaint.
Okay. Well, at that moment, right then and there, they were responding to a 911 call, all right? And so they were in the middle of an investigation, okay?
But in order to detain somebody, so you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or is going to be committed.
However, they were in the middle of an investigation. That's what they were trying to figure out at that moment.
They can't detain free citizens in an investigation.
They were doing an investigation. Absolutely.
So Sergeant, you're saying while they're doing an investigation, I just want to make this clear. While they're doing an investigation, they can detain a non-law-breaking citizen.
Well, they didn't know
on a public place.
At that point, they didn't know if you were breaking the law or not breaking the law.
Yeah, but that's not how the law works. I would like to file a complaint.
Well, I'll take care of that. I'll speak to the deputy and I'll take care of that.
Sean soon realized he wouldn't receive fair treatment, but he still insisted on filing a complaint.
Okay, so you don't want to give any identifying information to us right now?
No,
okay,
sir.
so what else can I do for you today?
Take the complaint down. Do you do the complaint, sir? You're a supervisor,
I will write up a complaint, yes, but I have nothing to go by. I don't know who you are. I don't have any way to reach you.
No. I'll give you my phone number. I have video to corroborate it if you'd like to see it.
I don't really really need that. I'm going off your word.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make a complaint, I'll take that complaint.
No, but what I'm saying is that I can show you video where I was being illegally detained, sir.
Sir, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish right now. If you'd like to give us information, I will write your information down. I will give you
my phone number.
I will submit a formal complaint,
Yeah.
and we can go from there.
I'll give you my phone number. You can reach me there and follow up with me.
Gentlemen, please take down.
An illegal detainment. No, it's. I want to make sure that I'm putting in I was illegally detained by Officer. Do you know his name, sir?
Cordy, K-O-R-T-E, I believe.
Officer Cordy.
And you don't want to provide any name or information?
No, sir. I'll just provide a phone number so I'll reach out to you guys. You guys, how do I get a hold of you guys?
I will give you the phone number for internal affairs.
Sure.
Give me 1 minute.
It's guys like that don't deserve badges. Ticking time bomb.
That's your opinion.
He told me himself. He'll add the complaint. He'll add the complaint to his list. He told me himself. What an idiot.
Even after all this, Sean wasn't given a complaint form.
Yeah, is the sergeant? Yeah, who's taking my complaint? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna follow up with internal affairs.
Did he give you the number?
Yeah, give me the number.
Okay, that's
it.
You said
So
you would reach out.
does he know?
We don't have any information from you, so basically it's up to you to reach out to them. If you'd like. That's about it.
There's no complaint form or anything like that.
Form?
Yeah, complaint form.
I don't have a complaint form. Did you ask the supervisor about?
I'll ask him. No problem. Hey, sir, you got a
So, is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yeah, do you have a complaint form? Do you
I do
guys
not have a complaint form on me right now. No.
You don't? Okay, so do you know what sheriff's office would I go to get a sheriff's?
Okay, so I gave you a phone number already.
Yeah, no, I
so
want the
you're more than
form.
welcome to call that number and follow up with them. Okay, they're the ones that handle the complaints for the sheriff's.
And one more time, your deputy's name was who? What was his name?
Cordy. Deputy Cordy.
Deputy Cordy.
Okay?
Thank you so
Is
much.
there anything else I can help you with?
No, sir.
All right, have a safe day.
You too.
After filing the complaint, Sean was free to go and left the area. The deputy clearly escalated the situation, and it's a shame he won't be held accountable for his actions. This officer was immediately corrected, but this next tyrant took things up a notch and was later owned.
Do not have the right to film in this
I
building.
do. This is a public building. This is.
In December 2021, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes carried out an audit of the Orangetown Town Hall, including its police department. While filming inside the town hall, an employee confronted him and questioned his actions.
Sir, what are you doing?
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Yeah. I'm gonna go over there because I don't want to yell back and forth with you.
I just want to know what you're filming.
Yeah, no, I'm just filming the town hall here. Oh, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
May I get your name so I know who I spoke with?
Liz.
Liz? Thanks, Liz.
The employee understood Sean's reason for filming and didn't press the issue. Sean continued his audit without trouble until he encountered a public servant from the town supervisor's office who quickly escalated the situation.
Hi, are you filming?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good, how are you? Are you filming?
Who are you first?
Who are you first?
No. Who are you?
I'm sorry, you're in my building. Who are you?
I'm in your building.
This is the town of Orangetown's building?
This is yours?
This is the town of Orangetown's building. I work here.
Oh, okay. This is not your building. You don't own it, right?
I'm sorry, are you filming here?
You don't own the building. The people own the building, ma'am. This is a public building.
And
Respectfully.
you need to have, do you have a permit to film here?
Do I have a permit?
Yeah.
I do not have a permit, no.
Okay, so in order to film in this building, you need a permit.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh,
who are you? Yeah, really. Who are you? So I know who I spoke with?
I want to know how come you think you don't need a permit?
Is your name on your shirt? I can't really see. You work for the
Please
supervisor's
shut that down
office?
because you're not allowed to film here without a permit.
The woman, refusing to identify herself, rudely demanded Sean stop filming, unaware he had every right to record in a public space. During the argument, Officer Calef from the Orangetown Police Department arrived and immediately sided with the Karen.
Ma'am, why are you becoming so hostile?
May I help you?
How you doing, sir?
Officer Caleb, Orangetown Police Department.
How you doing?
What's going on today?
Nothing, just filming.
He doesn't have a permit.
I don't need a permit.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'd like that shut off
This
too.
is-
I don't want
Exits
anything
this
on
way,
it.
you could turn it off, or I could take it from you.
Don't touch me. If you are you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you to leave.
But I want that filming, whatever's on his
Turn it
phone
off.
shut off. I want
Don't.
it
I'm walking out.
Turn it off.
This is not against the law. This is a constitutionally protected activity. I'm trying to. You're trying.
Turn off the phone.
I am trying to walk past you to
Turn
leave.
off the phone.
I want to make it clear. I'm trying to walk past you to leave because you're going to need some complaints. Don't touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't. I have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
Turn
What are
it
you guys doing? This is against the law.
Give me your license.
This is against the law.
License.
This is against the law, sir.
On your ID.
This is what crime have I committed?
I can ask you for your ID. You're in a government
you can
facility.
you can ask me for
Where's
my
your
ID and I can decline.
Where's your ID?
I'm gonna decline to give you my ID. It's my right.
Oh, you are? You
It's
can't
my
be in a
right.
government facility.
Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
You don't have a permit to film in this.
That's not a crime.
Officer Calaf quickly resorted to intimidation, even using force against the auditor. Sean was unlawfully forced out of the area, all while protesting for his rights. Shockingly, neither officer seemed to understand the Constitution and continued to forcefully push him away.
This is a public building. Go get your supervisor, please. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm going to wait right here.
I'm sure your policy states that if I ask for your supervisor, you have to get me one. So can you get me a supervisor? Because you're going to make a big mistake here.
What's my mistake?
Your mistake is you're violating my rights.
I'm not violating your
And
rights.
I'm going to hold you
You're
accountable.
You are in a government building.
You just grab. That doesn't matter. This is a public building. Yes, I am. This is a public building. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of press.
You want our supervisor?
Yes, I want your supervisor.
Come down to the police department side, and we'll bring our supervisor.
Great. Tell him not to touch me. Don't touch me again. You touched my camera.
You need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Is that a law?
No, it's town ordinance.
It's not a law.
It's a town code.
It's not a law. Where's the
I'm
code?
gonna go get the town attorney.
Calaf clearly had no understanding that ordinances don't supersede the Constitution. It's shocking to witness an officer disregarding the Constitution, all while being difficult alongside the woman. Fortunately, another officer arrived and escorted Sean to the police department, where he was able to speak with the supervisor.
Go get him. I'm sure he'll educate you, ma'am. If he's good at what his job, I'm sure he'll educate you.
Insult me?
No, I'm not trying to insult you. Yeah, because you obviously don't know freedom of press.
I issue the permits in this building and the town of Orange.
You obviously don't understand I have a right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not have the right to film in this building.
I do. This is a public building.
$5,000 and
This
I
is
issue a permit?
You're talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming, ma'am.
I'm not going to have you dismiss me like I'm some peon. Okay?
Ma'am, you've been treating me bad. You've grabbed my camera. Please get me a supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side, and we'll get the supervisor.
Please get me a
This is
supervisor.
the town hall side. Come with me to the police department side. We'll get the supervisor.
Don't touch me ever again. Please excuse me. Get out of my way. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that.
Come on.
No, I don't trust this guy behind me. He's a loose
Have him
cannon.
walk in front of us then. I'll
Loose
walk with
cannon.
you. He can walk in front.
Loose cannon. Uneducated.
Come on.
The officer intervened and took Sean aside before he went on to rant against Officer Calaf and the public servant who was bullying him.
What are you in training, man? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with
Why is he
you?
in training? Where did he give us the indication he's in
Because he doesn't understand that I have the right to film, number one. Number two, he puts his hands on my equipment, which he cannot do.
But you don't have the right to film inside for no legitimate reason, which is what he was trying to explain to you.
No.
Trying to figure out
First of
what
all,
you're
no one
filming
before.
for.
Exactly. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm working on a story at City Hall. I have to go see the town clerk to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
But you don't do that at the town clerk, though. That goes to the records department.
No, I'm not talking about for the police department. I'm not talking about for the police department, sir. I'm talking about for the town. I mean, it's public, but I mean, I'm not trying to. It is. I don't want to put anybody that doesn't. Wow, that's insane.
Sergeant will email you your response, okay?
How long this will
We have 5 business days to contact you.
You guys have no right to try and grab my phone. You have no right. I have the right to
Well, I
record.
wasn't there, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, well
I
that's
don't wanna- you know what I mean?
it's on body
I don't
camera.
want to speak on that because I
It's on
wasn't there.
body camera.
Right.
And it's on this camera.
Right.
You tried to grab my phone, not you. When I say you, I meant the police.
Right.
Shortly after, the officer called for a supervisor with whom Sean wanted to talk and filed a complaint against Officer Calaf.
Oh, wait, no problem. And then after I'm done talking to him, I'll conduct whatever business I have left, and then we'll be good.
Sounds good.
All right.
If that other female comes back, I would just come get me. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm just gonna ignore her. Yeah, I don't want to deal with her, honestly.
All right.
All right.
Good morning.
All right, my name is Mike Boyce. I'm a sergeant here at Orangetown PD.
What was your last name, sir?
Boyce, B-O-Y-S-A.
Boyza.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You requested to speak with the supervisor?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Officer Califf.
Okay.
Completely unhinged and out of control.
Okay.
Completely.
All right.
Attempted to take my phone from me.
All right.
Like, when I say attempted, grabbed my phone and I had to wrestle it out of his hands.
Okay.
Ordered me to leave a public building while I'm conducting lawful business.
Okay.
And just completely unprofessional and unaware of the freedom of press that we have in this country. I told him, no de-escalation technique whatsoever to try and figure out who I was, what I was doing here. Just allowed an employee from the supervisor's office to put a battery in his back. And like I said, immediately, I'm ordering you to leave this building right now. Didn't even ask who I was, what I was doing. No type of, prerequisite questions as to figure out what my purpose is. This is our building. This is the town building. You need a permit to film. Again, all things that a police officer, I don't know if he's new. I don't know, if he's been here for 20 years. I don't know. But the point is that a police officer should know. They should be properly trained not to put your hands on law-abiding citizens.
The supervisor calmly listened to the entire incident, and it was clear he understood the law much better than his junior officer. After hearing the whole ordeal, he was ready to file a complaint against Officer Califf.
Wall Street here.
Okay.
Civilian complaint against a police employee. So I'm going to give you a pen here. Do you have a pen on you or no?
No. You know what? I'm going to fill this out. Can you give me your email or internal affairs email and I can email it over? And I'll definitely follow back up on it.
Would you be able to bring this original back here? Could you fill it out and bring it back to the police station?
Sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. Will you notarize it and then give it back to me? Give me a copy so I have you know what I mean? Like I have a signed copy that you received it.
I'll look into that, whether or not I can give you an actual copy of it. But what's going to happen is you'll fill it out when you come back here. I'll sign the bottom, confirming it. Okay, but we want to keep the original.
Sean got a complaint form for Califf, but he was still not done. He went over to the town hall building to get information about the tyrant lady, as he was not ready to let her go so easily.
Regarding, I don't know her name. She didn't give it to me, but a woman came out and was very rude. I would go as far as say unhinged. Yelling at me. Had a police officer try and take my camera from me. I have freedom of press. And no one even asked me what I was doing first. They just said, you can't film in here without a permit. Do you have $5,000? Just escalated the situation. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right. I don't need a permit, which I tried to explain to her. But again, her behavior and the way she conducted herself was completely out of line. So as a member of the public, I wanted to speak to somebody. And
Did you talk to the police?
well, she doesn't work for the police, so there was a police officer who I'm going to file a complaint against too. Hi.
I just been advised that the police are handling it, so.
So the police are going to handle the complaint against
So
somebody
that's all
who.
I can say. So have a good day. The
Oh.
police are going to handle it.
Okay. Well, the people will handle it. Well, you see, no accountability here, no transparency, none whatsoever.
Sean then went over to file an FOIA request, and this time, the town clerk seemed to have a problem with the camera. Why are public officials so afraid of being recorded?
Excuse me?
Are you filming me? Please don't do that.
Sir, I'm just
Permission to do it.
okay. I'm just trying to conduct business. That's all I'm trying to do.
Understand.
That's it.
Conduct it when that's closed.
So because I'm filming, you won't help me?
I'm telling you, I didn't give you permission to film me, so please turn it off.
Sir, you work for the public. I don't need your permission. I'm just here gathering content for a story. There's nothing nefarious going on here. I just want to conduct my business, be on my way. There's cameras all over the place. I didn't give you permission to film me.
That's for the safety.
So, okay, so this is for my safety.
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Exactly. The argument goes both ways.
I'll see if the form prints out. Normally it's done online. If not, you can really, there's not a form.
It doesn't, yeah, it's a law, so I could just put on a blank piece. You want to hand me a blank piece of paper? I'll take care of it that way. It's not a big deal.
Finally, Sean wrote his complaint and submitted it to the supervisor. Shortly after submitting the complaint, he left the building and continued with his day. These incidents serve as a reminder that those entrusted with our safety often have little to no understanding of the law itself, just like this officer who thought his badge would shield him from the consequences. Click here to see how he was held accountable.
And they did not go to their supervisor and say, we lost the money.